as opposed to natural intelligence, is basically there is the main question that we should ask about is that where does it sit? Not everyone agrees to that it sits in the brain, but it's the paradigms that have believed that it sits in the brain are very powerful and very dominant. So the reason that most people believe that intelligence sits in the brain, or natural intelligence sits in the brain, because of that, it's also AI, which means the art of mimicking natural intelligence artificially deals with topics such as cognitive sciences, psychology, and neuroscience. So, yes. So one disagreement is about the intelligence in embodiment. So we have the triad of mind, body, environment. The concept of agent in AI also pays attention to the fact that agents have a body that are embedded in an environment, and intelligence also is distributed across the environment and the body. So this was a topic of my PhD that I researched about embodiment and situatedness in the field of music, and basically that's the importance of sensing and acting in the fact in regard to intelligence. Well, whether or not this sits in the body or the brain or elsewhere, this is, I think it gets a little bit sci-fi in here, that we have a form of, when it comes to artificial versus natural, we are talking about two different life forms across the surface of this planet. And you've read in many old sci-fi stories about silicon-based life as opposed to carbon-based life. So we could, say that carbon-based life, that's where natural intelligence sits, and silicon-based life is something that is getting more and more powerful by the day, and that's where the artificial intelligence sits. And the reason that carbon-based life made the silicon-based life was to serve itself. So carbon made that type of intelligence. We, as a part of the nature, we made that, and then we are just forgetting that, and it should serve us. Whereas what's happening and what's evolving, and all of the examples of the problems and threats of AI can be boiled down to this issue that we are not aware that this type of intelligence is actually taking over, and we are getting, we are it's taking carbon-based life over as its subservient, as instead of doing the opposite. So this is why at Skoog and other ventures that I represent, we are using silicon-based technology to serve the problems of carbon-based life. So one in the case of Skoog, that's where this slide comes from. We use the variety of technologies. They're all silicon-based to solve the problems that are all, as you see, carbon-based. So this is an example of that. Just in this one that I presented in Japan, that's basically an art festival to use artistic imagination. So we actually opened up this competition called International Artificial Intelligence Artistic Imagination Awards in Sapporo, Hokkaido. And then it's still going on, so you can submit your work. And the point is that this is leveraging based on two trends. Trend one is the loss of nature. Again, there is decline of carbon-based life. And then the second one is the rise of AI, which is again the rise of silicon-based life. So my point here is that when we talk about AI in sustainability, there are so many ways to talk about that. Depending on what AI technology, there are so many of them, and what problem in the carbon-based life, you could just you could have zillions of discussions on this topic. So let me see what else I have in this page to show you. These are some of the work that has been sent to us. This was the topic of the competition, standing forest economy, yeah, I think there are a lot more slides in here, but I rather just don't waste your time. And if I have some more insights, I would share with you in the panel discussion. Thank you.